Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So
It's Pele!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
McKennie gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's the kind of guy that will sprint 50 yards to win the ball back, so that tells you about his desire, his attitude and his application. Even more impressively, he's capable of doing that for the full 90 minutes and beyond.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Vieira. And here's Azar, looking for options for movement. Swings in across. Cucurella. And here's Haaland. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Look at the space here. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground strongly. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe, played out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Oh, good effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Pele with... Oh, great leap! And that was very necessary. Lam.
Sagan Tosu really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Konate. And it's Van Dijk. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Sagan Tosu are looking to break at pace. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And that was asking just too much of him. That has not gone well. Locatelli. Alexander-Arnold, very much a player of the moment. Spread it left. Hazard. Pele. Pele purring through the gears. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good read, needed to be. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Potw is standing over this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Potw! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Potw have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lahm, lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
1 minute added time.
That has been slung wide. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Vietnam currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Here's Locatelli. Oh, that's neat. Cucurella. Cucurella finds himself offside. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has put paid to that. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Lahm. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Bellingham. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Vietnam restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pelé going about things with real menace. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played through into space. That's where it came from. Pelé. And the counter is on. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. And it's Azar. And this is Pelé. Nice control. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get a...
Real chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Hazard, Pele, number 9.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Number 20, Pullet. Coming on the field, number 24, Fletcher.
Drogba touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Messi, number 18.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And this is Lukaku. And it's made its way to him. He's rising! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Vieira. Barella. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Musiala. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Looking to play him in. And it's Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's bustling through here. Vieira. And this is Cruyff.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! Barella. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. This might... Great chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly...